Hello everyone, and welcome to another NASCAR Bass Pro Shops Truck Series race. Today, we're here for race number 10 at Old Spice Road Course. Only 2 races left until the regular season finale at race 13 Las Vegas, where the trucks are definitely going to be more aggressive now that there's only just a couple more races left until they get locked into the playoffs, the chase, I should say, and will go on for the championship. Let's go through your starting lineup here at Old Spice today, here for the Bass Pro Shops Truck Series. On the pole is the 98 of Johnny Cox and Chris Black in the 2 truck. Then you have Joe with a T in the 86 and Bronson Minnick in the 24. Then you have Bradley Ream in the 9 and Anderson Reed in the 81. Then you have Jacqueline Racing in the 42 and Random Kitty and Fanboy in the 63. Then you have Reggie Fogelman in the 16 and Samat Oskin in the 12. Then you have Joshua Harrison in the 18 and NASCAR Fan in the 69 truck. Then you have Nathan Stapleton in the 97 and Trevor Williams Jr. in the 44. Nathan Stapleton also having a brand new scheme in that 97 truck. Then you have Charlie Davenport in the 8 truck and Slinky in the 28, who's getting a new look in that 28 John Deere truck, after being your back-to-back winner at Gateway in Chicagoland. Then you have Aiden Wegner in the 02 and Dominic Luba in the 1. Then you have Jeremiah in the 99 and Kyler Anderson in the 25. Then you have Napa NASCAR Heat in the 6 and Rain Durrani in the 45. Then you have the 48 truck of Legends and Mitchell Collins in the 4. Then you have the Gaming Freak in the 23 and NASCAR Billy in the 51. Then you have Patrick Miller in the 04 and Citron in the 54. Then you have Aaron Martinez in the 22 and AJMRC 42 in the 75. And rounding out your field is the 90 of Matthew Hill, and the only trucks to fail post-qualifying inspection is the 75 and the 90. The 90 was going to start on pole, and then he failed post-qualifying inspection. So, unfortunate scenes for that 90 truck, and he'll have to start from the back here at Old Spice as we are ready to go here for race number 10 of the season in the Bass Pro Shops Truck Series. And let's get the engines fired here at Old Spice.
Drivers, start your engines!
As the trucks are now rolling here at Old Spice, we're getting ready to go green here on the road course. Once again, Johnny Cox on pole after Matthew Hill failed post-qualifying inspection. And he will start from the rear. And pace car is already dove on the pit road, and we are green flag racing here for race number 10 of the season in Bass Pro Shops Truck Series. Over the bridge, heading to turn 1, Johnny Cox is side by side with Chris Black in the 2. The 2 is going to get the edge right off the first turn and will be able to clear that 98 off turn 2. Chris Black takes the lead early here at Old Spice. We've talked about it before, how aggressive he is. As you see, Johnny Cox trying to make a fight back. Not going to happen. Coming the last few corners here. Here comes the bank turn, the only banked turn on this road course. Very unique for a road course to have banking like that in a corner. Pretty much full throttle through. As you see right here, 3 wide. Jeremiah is deep out of the corner, and he will try to make that pass. It looks like he's going to do it coming into turn 1 here as Chris Black leads lap 1. Here's Anderson Reed in the 81 trying to make a move here. Here's Bradley Ream as well on the inside of 42. Going into the hairpin. Chris Black still leading just barely over Johnny Cox. He's trying to fight back there. for that lead. Here's Joe the T making a move for third on Bronson Minnick. And it looks like he won't be able to do that right now. He's still side by side though, but in that corner he will lose ground and will prevail to the 24 of Bronson Minnick. You see right here Joshua Harrison trying to make a move on the 16 of Reggie Fogelman on the last corner. Almost made it to the quarter panel, but just not able to do it. And you see that 98 is not letting that 2 truck get away just yet here. Johnny Cox looking for his first win, as well as Chris Black. All his top 3 looking for their first win in any series. Bronson Minnick, Johnny Cox, and Chris Black have never won in all 3 of the series that we've done before. And look, they're trying to make it happen today. Here at Old Spice, you see Matthew Hills gained a spot since he started from the back. Not a very good scene for him right now. But as we look through the field, trying to look for battles. Here we go. We got Aiden Wegner right here and Charlie Davenport in the final corner. It looks like Charlie Davenport will get that spot. Remember, Aiden Wegner won Watkins Glen and almost won at Willow Springs, but Matthew Hill won that race in a photo finish. You see right here, Jeremiah is trying to make another move on the 45, Rain Rainey. And once again, that battle with Charlie Davenport and Aiden Wegner still under heat there as well. And not much battling for the lead ever since Chris Black took it on lap 1. And here's Matt Oskin on the 63 of Random Kitty and Fanboy, and I don't believe he will have to lose ground there in the banked corner. And here comes Dominic Luba with some momentum on the outside, trying to get to Charlie Davenport's rear bumper. Not going to happen though. Here comes Slinky on the outside, your reigning back-to-back winner in that brand new John Deere truck. Trying to make it 3 in a row, but not a very good shot right now unless pit stops happen. Maybe he can jump the field and probably try and contend for the win. As you see right here, Johnny Cox still not getting away from this 2 truck. Let's go crank it up here from Old Spice on lap 5 out of 30. as we're back from the crank it up break, Chris Black still leading over Johnny Cox. He was able to pull away for just a moment, a little bit, but Johnny Cox was able to make up that gap back up. So maybe if he could find a way to pass this true truck, as you see right there, he loses momentum once again. Off that corner. Joe the Key here also in the top 5. You see back here, NASCAR Billy battling with the 6 of Mac NASCAR Heat for 23rd, I believe. Still on the outside right there in the banked corner, but will lose it because he doesn't have the momentum on the bottom. He has the outside lane. Here comes the 48 trying to send it down in there. That is the 48 Legends right there, the Longhorn 48 truck. You see, pretty much everyone is single file right now. So not a lot of battling going on at the moment, unless somebody gets an opportunity to pass. You see right here, the 2 is kind of pulling away from Johnny Cox, and right there gets the better apex than the 98, and will pull away just a little bit more right here. Still no pit stops yet, so wondering when they'll come down pit road for maybe potential stops for the first time today here at Old Spice. See Chris Black still pulling away a little bit from that 98, but 98's trying to stay right there with him in case he slips up or makes a mistake, but I don't know, that 2 truck's been on it all day so far, ever since he took that green flag and took that lead away from that 98 of Johnny Cox. See Anderson Reed trying to make a move right here on Jacqueline Racing, but slips up in the turn and gives Random Katie and Fanboy a shot into the next corner. But will be able to clear the 63 once again. Here comes 97 Nathan Stapleton to make that pass of Aiden Wegner. 28 of Slinky also trying to hold off that 25 of Kyler Anderson, and will do so. Trying to go for 3 in a row here, that 28. Keep an eye on him all day long. You see the 45 of Rain Durrani sending it into the final turn on the 25 of Kyler Anderson. And we'll try to take that spot coming into turn 1. Side by side dead even with him right now. And here he comes into the corner, and it looks like Kyler Anderson is so close to pulling it off right here, but I don't know. The 45 is going to have run to the inside here. Gonna have that better corner exit right here, and that will do it. That'll clear him for Kyler Anderson. Unless he gets a chance on the outside again. Looks like he does. Look at this. Good battle here for 18th place. And Kyler Anderson will get it this time. Very good driving by the 25 to hold off the 45 on the inside that whole lap. And now here comes Mitchell Collins. Your Atlanta winner to take that spot away from Brian Durrani. That is for 20th place. So Mitchell Collins will take that spot from Rain Durrani. And got to fight back on the inside for just a moment. That 45, but looks like Mitchell Collins is going to clear him right here in this corner. And he does. So Rain Durrani loses 2 spots right there in that exchange. And we'll tuck in right behind that 4 of Mitchell Collins. Once again, Mitchell Collins has a win on the season. Trying to see if he can get a second one before maybe the regular season finale, but right now, let's see, he's still having a good season, even with that win. And he's got good finishes on this season. You see Johnny Cox still trying to work on that 2 truck of Chris Black, trying to do anything different to pass this 2, and it looks like he's going to slip up right there in the hairpin and lose some ground. As here's Anderson Reed on the 42 of Jacqueline Racing. He's still trying to work on him, but he had to lift right there. You saw it in that banked corner. And he's going to give that 42 the spot back. You see right here, NASCAR fan trying to make a move to the inside of Joshua Harrison. Almost made it work. I think the 18 kind of blocked him a little bit. Kind of prevented him from making that move. See, we're on lap 15. Chris Black still leading the way. And I think Chris Black has led every single lap to this point. And he hasn't really had much threat to pass right here. Again, slips up into the corner. Johnny Cox and the two will pull away. Once again, out of the hairpin. Bronson Minnick trying to jump on if any mistakes appear between these two happen. And looks like they're pulling away from Bronson Minnick, as Bronson Minnick now is under heat from the 86 Joe the Tease. You see he's trying to make a move right there, coming in the final corner. And it didn't work, but he was showing him that he was there. He was going to peek to the inside, but it did not work for him. As you see, the 28 Slinky, the 44 are on pit road. So the 28 trying to go for 3 in a row, obviously, and lock up the regular season championship. On pit road now, trying to jump all the leaders. And it looks like that might be the strategy right now, because leaders are just now on the hairpin. And coming to pit stops this time if they come down pit road, indeed, on this lap. You see they're now heading on pit road. Jacqueline Racing comes out first. That'll be an interesting scene to see if Jacqueline Racing can lead here, as right now everybody is coming up pit road. You do not see one truck staying out. I think everybody is coming out pit road. Let's see Chris Black make his stop here, and more importantly, let's see if Jacqueline Racing can beat them off pit road here. It'll be close for sure. I mean, this track isn't very long as you might think it is. Here comes Jacqueline Racing now. Are they almost done with their pit stops? They can still have a chance to beat this 42 off pit road. Chris Black coming out pit road now. Where's that 42? He just now crossed the start-finish line. And leapfrogs the 2 of Chris Black. So a very good strategy to pit early here for the 42 of Jacqueline Racing, and the 44 and the 28 as well. And the 42 of Jacqueline Racing trying to go for his first career win here in the Bass Pro Shops Truck Series. And what an upset win that would be if he were to hold off this 2 truck with Chris Black. I mean, he's got a pretty good gap here as well. I mean, the 44 will now take 3rd place from 24 Bronson Minnick, who had it just before pit cycles. And now it'll be the 42 in front, and Chris Black in 2nd. And the 44, Trevor Williams Jr. in 3rd. Lap 18 out of 30 here at Old Spice. Got about maybe 13 laps until you can call it official here for this 42. But right now, that 2 truck is going to try and chase him down. He led every lap until the green flag pit stops. And now he's going to pull away a little bit from Trevor Williams Jr. Now he's going to be under pressure from Bronson Minnick for 3rd place, trying to take that back from what he had before the pit cycles right there. And he's still on his bumper. He could probably send it in here into the final turn if he wants to, but he doesn't do that. He stays right behind that 44 and tries to get on his corner panel coming out of the final corner, but will not be able to do that. So Jacqueline Racing still leading here after pit cycles have finished. And obviously the good strategy to undercut the field was a very good idea. And now Slinky could be a top 5 contender here, and could also boost his championship lead here, basically, for the regular season championship anyway. And Jacqueline Racing trying to get his first win right here at Old Spice. Jacqueline Racing's had a good, decent season, but never been in contention for a win like this ever since, I believe, Talladega. And this could be a really good day for that 42 and that 42 team if they were to hold off this 2 truck of Chris Black. He's been pretty fast all day here at Old Spice. And he's closing the gap a little bit here. But it would be interesting if he was able to make that pass. See, he got a good corner right there, but not a good runoff for that 2 truck. He's going to have to start pushing it if he wants to win. Coming to 10 laps to go this time by for the 42 Dragon Racing. How aggressive will Chris Black get here? We already know how aggressive he is. How will he be trying to go for his first win here in the Bass Pro Shops Truck Series? All the top 4 are looking for their first win. Let's see if anything interesting happens. And here comes Dragon Racing. And 2 of Chris Black is still closing that gap right here in the hairpin. And he's going to really send it deep in there. We saw how he sent that corner right there. And unfortunately does not get the exit that he wants to keep up with the 42. But he'll have a shot. One of these laps, if he's close enough, he'll send it in this final corner. Obviously. At this point, you would probably have to. As you see right here. Oh, he's got a good corner right there. He's on the bumper of the 42, basically. As now we have 9 laps to go. And he is right there on his bumper. That 2 truck is really putting the pressure on the 42 Dragon Racing right now. He's going to try and make him push into a mistake. But let's see what Dragon Racing does to capitalize on this. Does the 2 send it deeply right here in the final corner? He's going to try at least almost there to the bumper. To the inside and does not get the exit. The 42 does, and now we have 8 laps to go. Here at Old Spice, this could get interesting for the win if Chris Black is able to keep up with this 42. Chris Black trying to get that first win. Had his flip in Atlanta. Now trying to go for a win here in the Bass Pro Shops Truck Series. As you see Bronson Minnick trying to make a move on the 44 Trevor Williams Jr. Gets a little bit sideways right there. Almost turned into the wall right there. And will stay straight. As you see, Chris Black is still right there on that 42. As you see, he is so sending it deep into the corners now that it's so close from being over. As we have 7 laps to go here at Old Spice. Dragon Racing trying to be an upset winner here at Old Spice. An upset win would be an interesting way to turn the season around here for that 42 team. And based off strategy as well. Oh, and the 2 slips up right there. That's his mistake. And that'll cost him a lot of time that he had on the 42. So he'll have to work his way back up this next lap here. Let's see if the 42 can hold off Chris Black. A very aggressive Chris Black. As you see, he's still sending it down in the corners, no matter if he lost ground or not. He's still going to try to make it back up here before the end of this one, as we have 6 laps to go. Matthew Hill obviously worked his way back up here a little bit from his starting position, which was unfortunately in last place. And as you see, Chris Black still trying to make up that ground. He got a really good corner right there, but not a good exit. As you see, the 42 is trying to pull away as much as he can from this 2 truck. He knows how aggressive he can be. Can the 2 make up the ground once again? Have not seen a pass for the lead since lap 1 and pit stop cycles. So it'll be interesting if Chris Black can make it happen with 5 laps to go. Chris Black will have to give him everything he has in that truck had a fast truck all day. Can he make that pass? He's got to find a way to do it. He's got to find a way to do it out of here, or maybe on the front straightaway next time by. But right now, if he were to have any chance at this, he'd have to be really right on his bumper, right around here, to have a shot to send it into the final corner and go to the inside of this 42 truck. As you see, that 42 is going to block that lane for Chris Black. He's not going to let him have it there. You see, he's on his bumper, though. 4 laps to go. Chris Black is right there on Dracon Racing's bumper. Will he have a move? Does he have anything up his sleeves for the 42? This is all for the first win in their careers. Does Chris Black slip up in this hairpin? A little bit, loses ground. 44 is right there to recover, but not able to get to the corner panel. Coming to 3 laps to go, Chris Black has a do-or-die situation in these next 3 laps. His last chance would be sending it in this final corner in the next 3 laps. And if he doesn't do it, that'll be it. Dracon Racing trying to make it back. 3 laps to go here at Old Spice. We've been green all the way up to this point. No cautions just yet. Chris Black still right there, putting the pressure on the 42. Does he get a good hairpin? And he does not. Last chance. 2 laps to go this time by for the 42 Dracon Racing to get an upset win here at Old Spice. Chris Black trying everything he can to keep up. He's got to have a good hairpin this next 2 laps here if he has to have a chance. As you see, he's still sending it deep into the final corner. Not a good exit for him. 2 laps to go. Over the bridge once again, coming to turn 1. Dracon Racing trying to be an upset winner. Chris Black trying to be as aggressive as he can to win this race. This time he has a chance to have a good hairpin corner, and he kind of does right there. Does he get a good exit? A little bit. He kind of keeps up with him. Coming to the white flag this time by. Green flag all the way from lap 1 to lap 30. Here we go. Coming to the final turn. White flag is in the air for the 42 Dracon Racing. Does Chris Black have a chance? 1 more lap to go for the 42. Over the bridge. Chris Black is there. They are side by side in 4th place. But Chris Black trying to make it for the win. Can he do it? He has to have a good hairpin. This time by. Here he goes, down to the hairpin. Gonna try and arc it down. Oh, he's not gonna be able to get the arc. That might do it. Dracon Racing coming to the final 4 turns. Coming to the banking. And now, up to the final corner. Does Chris Black have one more deep heave in him? Let's see it. Almost there. Not able to do it. Dracon Racing wins at Old Spice and will get the upset here in the NASCAR Shops Truck Series. First career win for Dracon Racing comes under an undercut strategy to beat the 2 truck of Chris Black. And he is able to hold him off for 13 laps. Very impressive win for the 42 truck. And will pull off the upset. Let's go see your finishing results here from Old Spice. As now we have 2 more races until the regular season finale. Dracon Racing is your winner here. Old Spice pulls off the upset win over Chris Black in the 2. And Chris Black led every single lap until lap 18, I believe, is when they pitted. And he lost the lead in that exchange. Trevor Williams Jr. finishes 3rd, very good finish for the 44 truck. Bronson Minnick in 4th, and Bradley Ream in 5th. Then you have Slinky in 6th. You have Random Kitty and Fanboy with a good finish in 7th place. And you have Samat Oskin in 8th. Joshua Harrison finishes 9th, and Anderson Reed finishes in top 10. NASCAR Fan finishes 11th. Nathan Stapleton 12th. Aiden Wegner in 13th. Johnny Cox, your pole sitter, finishes 14th. And Downa Glue rounds out your top 15. Mitchell Collins finishes 16th. You have Kyler Anderson in 17th. Joe the T finishes 18th after that pit stop exchange. And Reggie Fogelman finishes 19th. And NASCAR Billy will finish 20th. Citron finishes 21st. Charlie Davenport finishes 22nd. AJMRC 42 finishes 23rd. 24th is Jeremiah's. Matthew Hill finishes 25th after starting last. Napa NASCAR Heat finishes 26th. Rain Rainey 27th. And Legends will finish 28th. In 29th is the 22 of Aaron Martinez. Then in 30th, you have Gaming Freak. And 31st is Patrick Miller in the 04. And that'll do it here from Old Spice for race number 10. And we will see you guys for race number 11 at Sonoma, which is another road course. Back-to-back road courses for the truck guys. And that should be very interesting. And we'll see who wins the next one. But until then, we'll see you guys at Sonoma. And the 42 will be on track for burnouts in just a moment.